What's going on this Monday morning, YouTube? Hope and pray everybody had a blessed and wonderful weekend. This your boy Scooby Doo, man. Boy, I've been here and there. But your boy's back. First off, I want to ask if you would keep those people that was hurt in Kentucky in your prayers, man. They got an active shooter on 75, so please be careful going up there. The guy's still on the loose. He went and brought an AR and 2,000 rounds. So he's still up there on Interstate 75 by London, up there by London, doing a, London, Kentucky. He's up in that area, and he's shooting from the wooded area. And he's just hitting random people, man. It ain't no Pacific people. He's just shooting random people. So please be on the lookout up that way and pay attention and everything. So we're sending prayers up for those that was struck up there by him. I don't understand what's going on out here, man, with people today, man. If you're that bored or you're tired of living, then hey, ask the Lord to bring you home. That's all you got to do. Ask him to bring you home if you're tired of living on this earth. I admit it ain't the best of place, but hey, what's going on out here now, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But one thing about it, we all the same. Only difference is skin color, that's it. And when we stop looking at skin color and treat a person the way that we want to be treated, the world will be a much better place, man. And respect each other. We've got to respect each other. I don't care who you are. We've got to respect each other out here, man. I promise you. If we do those two things, stop looking at skin color and respect each other, boy, the world will be a wonderful place. It won't be like the beginning, the Garden of Eden, but it will be a wonderful place, man. It will. But like I said, I ain't turning this into no sermon this morning. I just checking on everybody to see how everybody's been doing. Your boy Scoob is still doing good. Somebody had emailed me about interest. A couple of guys interested in coming to Avery. Like I told you before, you do your homework, you do your research. What I'm going through at Avery might not be your experience at Avery. You might come over here and everything might roll peaches and cream. Like I said, you can't base a driver's work ethics with your work ethics. The thing about it is, you might go to a company and you might not experience none of the stuff I'm talking about. But you're going to experience one thing together over here, and that's that darn new tablet that we got, man. When you reach your 13th hour, it's going to tell you, beep, you got 60 minutes. 60 minutes, then it gives you a 30-minute, then it gives you a 15-minute, and warning when you get to that point. So you looking at your tablet, and you see you still got drive time. Don't believe it. You better start remembering what time you start that morning and go 13 hours from there, 14 hours from it, but I always go to 13 because I use that last hour to find me somewhere to park. It's take about an hour to find you a place to park out here now because truck stops start filling up about 2 o'clock in the evening, man. Between 12 and 2, everything starts filling up. So you've got to try to find somewhere to park. You need to start at least an hour before your 14th hour. Don't worry about what that computer say. Whatever, don't worry about that computer. Because see, our tablets that we got over here, I'm going to put a video up of what I'm talking about. Our tablets have gotten some drivers in trouble over here, man. They've got popped at the scale houses and stuff. So don't you get popped at the scale house. That's all I'm saying. Don't get popped at the scale house, because once you do it, that's it. It's on you. And Avery has implemented a new policy where if you get a ticket at a scale house, overweight ticket, or any type of citation, you will be paying for it out of your settlement. They're going to take it out of your check and everything. So they did start that, so be prepared. They will take that cost of that ticket out of your paycheck and stuff, okay? So be ready for that. Man, it's a mess. Today, I brought a load in from Lebanon, a load of tires, and it's delivering up here on Mendenhall. So I got to be there at 8. So I'm going to get up here to the truck. I should be there by 7:15. do my pre-trip, leave there at 7:30. I ain't number 5 minutes from it. I ain't even 5 minutes. I'm about, man, usually I was at 5 minutes with the red lights and stuff. Take about 5 minutes to get back down, come back down Chevy Drive to Mendenhall, and boom, it sits right there. If anybody ever been to Memphis, it's right behind the J.B. Hunt container yard. That's where I'm going to. And we're right there at Tuggle. So it ain't nowhere. Ain't nowhere. Like I said, we're off of Depth Street right there. So Malone. So 5 minutes, I'll be there. Check in, get unloaded. How long it's going to take? I don't even worry about that no more, guys, ladies. Because of the fact you can't worry about how long it takes. All you can do is get there. The thing about shipping and receiving, they're going to unload you at their time, their pace, their speed. And one guy told me, he said, well, man, we unload by the hour. We don't unload, we don't unload by trucks. We work by the hour. And that's what they doing. They'll take a pallet off, then they'll stop and talk to another guy on the forklift, and then they'll go back in, get another pallet, come out, talk to another guy on the forklift, go put that pallet up. So you're really at the mercy of the shipper and the receiver, anyway it go. Then what gets me is these companies out here. How you gonna make a driver suffer for 2 hours? That's 2 hours off his clock that he could have been down the road. But you're gonna make him suffer and sit there for 2 hours without getting, before the detention start. And then it's $20 an hour, but it's paid in 15-minute increments at $5, 15-minute increments. That's how you get your $20 an hour and everything. For those that don't understand what I'm saying, it's like, say your 2 hours, you've been there from 6 to 7, 7 to 8. That's your 2 hour mark. Now, from 8 to 8:15, that's $5. 8:15 to 8:30, that's another $5. 8:30 to 8:45, that's your third $5. 8:45 to 9 o'clock, you just made $20. That's how they doing it now and everything. But to me, I think these customers should have no more than an hour. You got an hour to get the truck unloaded, especially if it's a straight pull-off. Because back then, like I said, trucking has changed. Because back then, when you get to a customer, dude, you brought your own lumper in. You didn't have to deal with these lumper services that they got now that don't give a darn, and they take their own sweet time on unloading you. You could bring your own lumper in there. You brought your own lumper. You and the guy negotiate that's standing around out there on the corner. You pick him up. You bring him in with you. He unloads you. You tell him, hey, man, quick as you can get me unloaded, man. How long it gonna take you, man? It'll take me about 2 hours. Well, hey, let's negotiate a price for 2 hours, because if you get me unloaded early, I'll throw an extra 20 in there or something. The quicker they can get you unloaded, the faster they would be able to get another truck. And that's how they made their money. They might have made $300 on one truck, but then they turned around and got him knocked out. Hey, man, you need a lumper? Yeah, come on. You take him back in there. Boom, he unloads you. He made another. He can make him anywhere. Back then, man, lumpers was making anywhere from, I said maybe about $1,200 a day. Yeah, anywhere from, I'm gonna say from 1,000 to 12 a day. Depends on how good he is, and he get in there and knock it out. But then they came up with these lumper services, stepped in and just knocked them poor boys out of business, man. Just took them out. They just took them out and everything. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's all in what you make out of it. But yeah, the driver shouldn't have to suffer because of that. After an hour, he should automatically start getting that $5 every 15-minute increments. But companies say you got to sit for 2 hours, so that's trucking. So to those two guys that's interested in coming over, hey, do your homework is all I'm gonna tell you. Do your homework, do your research. Don't just go by what Scuba said, because Scuba here, and you've been some good followers on Scuba's channel. I thank you for following me. But at the same time, do your homework, do your research, do your homework, do your research. Whatever you do it. Because if it don't work, I don't want you to come back and say that guy doing the Scooby lied to me, man. He got me over there, man. I didn't make no miles. All I got was this, man, and blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear that, though. I don't want to hear it. I don't tell nobody to come to a company. I don't sit here and tell you to subscribe to my channel. I don't say none of that, because I'm not paid by YouTube. I don't want to be paid by YouTube. I like it just the way it is. and everything. You see what I'm saying? So if you look at my channel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you don't look at it, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you look at it and want to give some bad vibes on it, I thank you from the bottom of my heart too. You know, whatever the case may be, I do thank you. And I pray for each and every one of you all families out here, man. I do. I put y'all in our, me and my wife put everybody out here in our prayers every single day, because we know that it's not for the grace of God, none of us would be where we are today. And I thank God for it and everything. But like I said, Avery isn't a great company. It's a good company. It's a good company. It's got some good points. Some good points, man. Good benefits. Oh, Lord, the benefits are great. Benefits are great. The equipment is great. You know, but it is a lack of communication between the planners and the dispatch. One thing I don't like about over here is if I got a live unload, say it's a live unload. If you got a dropping hook, say it's a dropping hook. You know, that's what I want. And every company I've been to, I've been fussing about that, man. You know, if it's a dropping hook, say it's a dropping hook. If it's a live unload, say it's a live unload. But you'll never get it, man. You'll never get it. But like I said, other than that, y'all, we're here. We're about a couple of minutes from it. So it's 7:15 now. So we're going to get on in there and get started and do a pre-trip. And then we'll leave there and come on over and stuff. Like I said, it ain't that far, man. We'll get over there. They don't open up to 8 o'clock. So that's the key right there. And these here, they don't open up to 8. I've been there before. They ain't in no hurry at all, man. This is all the floor load. So load of tires. So they're going to have to take them off. It's 611 tires on here. So it'll take them a minute. Because like I said, these guys here, they ain't in no hurry, man. They go unload. They tell you. Like I said before, they paid by the hour. But this your boy Scooby-Doo. Y'all stay tight. Hang tight. We'll hook you up and show you once we get over there and get unloaded. All right, we'll talk to you in a minute. This is what I'm talking about. It says I got 3 hours and 15 minutes, and I got 3 hours and 58 minutes on my 14. And I started at 6 this morning, so I already been on duty for 13 hours because it's 7 o'clock now, so I've been on duty 13 hours. How you come up with the 3:15? Well, what the computer is doing is it only sees 14 hours. It's not looking at this here 3 hours and 15 minutes, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Now, if I stop and I went in the sleeper at 1900. Now, if I stop now, stay in the sleeper from 7 to 3 in the morning, then I get that 3 hours and 15 minutes back, and I get the 3 hours and 57 minutes back. So I get the 4 hours back. So that's the only thing, but it's gonna cut you out if you steady driving past that 14 hours, and you just because you see you got 3 hours and 15 minutes here and 3 something down here, it's gonna go in red. You're gonna be in violation. So that's something that they gonna have to fix, to whereas it just automatically. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I know darn well they ain't got no 3 hours, and I done been on duty for 13. And it's saying I got 4 hours. Ain't no way. But I did go into sleeper for 3.5 hours while I was getting unloaded this morning. So that's the time right there. But it is what it is. Don't be a fool. That's all I got to tell you. Because if you have an accident, they go back and pull this. You done went over your 14 hours. No matter what these clocks say, from the time you come on duty and start a pre-trip, you've got 14 hours right then. So if you start at 6 in the morning, by 8 at night, you are done. That's 14 hours. Okay? You are done. Don't go over the 14 hour. I don't care what these electronic logs and tablets tell you. Okay? You better start stopping. And with me, I start stopping in 13th hour. My 13th hour, I'm trying to find a place to park, because it's going to take at least 20 to 30 minutes to find you a spot to park in a truck stop, or that truck stop going to be full and you got to go to another one. So don't fall for it, and don't get yourself in trouble, please. Don't get a ticket out here, because this will count against you as well as the company too. It will go on your CSA score. So don't get a ticket out here. Pay attention to the time you come on duty and start your 14-hour clock from the time you come on and start a pre-trip. You count 14 hours from there, And that's when you got to stop. I don't care what these tablets say or the e-logs say. Stop on your 13th hour. Take that last hour and find you somewhere to park. Okay? This your boy Scooby-Doo. Seal intact. There your seal number is right there. We're going to break the seal. There we go. Seal broke. Alright there, YouTube. We done made it here to the customer. We bagged in the door. Let me flip it around now. As you can see, we made, hold on, mama calling, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. That was mama calling, but as you can see, you had to bag around here, off this street, come in, do a U-turn right here in the parking lot, come back, hug that curve right there, and go straight and bag back in this spot where we're at right now. How you do it. That's what we had to do. But like I said, man, today gonna be a good day. Today gonna be a good day. I don't care what they say. Got a load of tires, top to bottom, front to back. 611 tires on. So I don't know how long it'll take them to unload me, but hey, it is what it is. We're here. That's all that matters. So we're at the mercy of them, and hey, that's the way it is, baby. You're at the mercy of them. They don't get you. Get started. Had a 8 o'clock appointment, so yeah, 8 o'clock appointment. So hey, we're here. So now we just sitting back and wait. That's all you can do. Sit back and wait. Sit back and wait. Oh man, today gonna be a good day, y'all. I promise you it is. 54. You gotta write my miles down. 54. We're gonna say 498. 54, 498. And I got here at what time was it when I got here? It was I know Mama was at home, so we're gonna say 1500. No, 1700. Okay, and we got here at we said 0730 and 0750. 755. We'll play them a little. Empty. If y'all want to know, I'm filling out the load information book. This is some books that they would give you. You fill out the load information on it and everything, and helps you out a little bit on it. The day is the 9th and the 10th. They deliver between, I think, 7 and 12. We're going to pick up and on Casey Road, Gatorade, our favorite little place in by here, Mississippi. We're going to pick up there, and we're going to take it to Chattanooga. We're going to Chattanooga, y'all. Gatorade. Yeah. We're going to Gatorade. We're going to pick up, like I said, and take it to Chattanooga. God is good. But once again, I hope and pray everybody had a blessed week. You was able to, for those of us that gets home on the weekend, you was able to get home and spend some time with your family and everything. My work was cut out for me, man. I had to work on a car, my granddaughter's car. So I put some whole front end. I had to do the whole front end on it. Control arms, struts, sway bar linkage. Had to replace all that and then have it aligned. Wheel hub, CV axles on both sides. So your boy Scooby-Doo had work to do, baby. I ain't have a chance to play. Me and Mama had to play later on. But Had a lot of work to do this weekend, man. And when I say a lot of work, though, your boy worked. I worked so much on the car, I ain't even get a chance to do my cut my grass. So anybody want to volunteer to come by and cut Scooby-Doo grass, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Okay, trailer number it is in there. 17118 is our loaded trailer. And they had asked about the guaranteed mileage pay. If it's 0 to, let me make sure, I don't want to mess up now. Let me make sure I put that out there right, because I don't want it to, oh man, you was wrong. You put the wrong information out, man. You did that. God darn. What difference does it make? But anyway, the mileage pay is based on, let's see, here we go. Mileage pay, loads less than 150 will pay $350. Loads between 151 and 450 will pay $450. So this run here is 2, 9, 10, 11 is right at 300 miles, 310 miles. So it'll pay $350 for this load. Well, no, it'll pay $450. It pays $450 because it's in between 151 and 300. Okay, it's in between us, so it pays $450. That's what it is on the guaranteed mileage pay. So this one would pay $450 no matter what the miles is. It'll pay $450, and if it's 0 to 150, it'll pay 350 miles. And if it's 151 to 450, and it's under the 450, between 151 and 450, it'll pay 450 miles. As long as you pick it up at the shipper and you take it to the receiver. That's the catch. You got to pick up, take it straight to the receiver. If you pick a load up off the yard, just coming in, and you pick a load up off the yard and go and deliver it, you get paid $100 if somebody dropped it and you picked it up. But like this load I brought in, and I came to Memphis, well, I got paid the 4 miles, but I got paid $450 for this run because I made it to Memphis. Now, this delivering, I don't get paid for that and everything, but I get paid $450 because I did bring it to Memphis. I'm delivering it this morning, so I got 450 miles on it. Okay, so now we'll pick up in Chattanooga, take this next load to Chattanooga, to Pepsi Cola in Chattanooga, and we'll get the $450. Like I said, you have to look for something that works for you. You know, you can go by what everybody say out here and how it's working for them. Some gonna say it's bad. Some gonna say it's good. Some gonna say it's great. That don't mean it's gonna be the same for you. So try to base it off of that and everything. Okay, y'all. Do your homework, do your research. I can't stress that enough. And if you notice on all my videos, I said the same thing. Do your homework, do your research, and everything. I can try to tell you where they treating me, but that's it. You still got to do your own homework, your own research. But other than that, once again to the guys that asked me, that's your choice. You know, I like it because number one, I got a place to park. When I'm home on the weekend, I ain't got to worry about parking here and then got to go and keep check on your equipment and all that stuff. You got to go check on your equipment while you're at home. You got to worry about if somebody breaking in your equipment. I ain't got time for all that junk, man. I don't. So I just said, forget it. Do what I got to do. Rock and roll with it. But other than that, y'all, we're here. We're going to do some paperwork, and I will come back and hit you up when I get to, when we get empty and get ready to leave and stuff, all right? This is your boy Scooby-Doo. We'll talk to you in a minute. All right there, YouTube. We done got unloaded. Made it over here to our pickup in Bahia, Mississippi at Gatorade. And we finna just got hooked up. We're gonna pull it out here on the lot on the straightaway and slide these tandems. They got them slid to the rear. Stop all the bouncing going in with the sodas and stuff, the Gatorade. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull out here and slide a tandem. Now this trail is sealed. So with me, what I would normally do on a situation like this, I would set it at the 48-foot mark. So we're gonna go back here and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Everybody got their own preferences on how they like to set their trailer. Me, I like to set it at the 48-foot mark. That way, line it up straight. Make sure you're straight. Set your brakes. Get out. I got to go pull the kingpin. I mean the slider on the trailer slider. Tandem slider. Flip you around. As you can see, they got them to the tail end. I like to set it at the 48-foot mark, which would be right about here. 48 foot from the rear, 5 feet from the rear. That should be good. Set my mud flap right here. And that'll set it sometime, which would put, when you bag it back, which would put your axle right about here where that black line is. Let's show you what I'm talking about. And this is the time that, this is the time also that you want to grease your track before you slide it. That way you can grease it and lubricate it and everything. Take you some spray, get up under there and spray your track and stuff, you know. That way you won't have to worry about it stiffening up on you and everything. So let's slide them back. Okay, pin didn't come out, so always pull forward first and then slide back. There we go. All right there, let's see how I do. Let's see what we did. Come on with me. All right. So let's go back here. Did we hit it on the mark? Yes, sir. See where it's at? The mud flap bracket is here. My mark is here. All I gotta do is pull forward, and we should be. That's where your tire mark at, right there. Boom. When you pull forward, it'll lock it in right there, that pin right there. That hole right there. And that'll be your 48 foot. And you should, they've been loading it back to the 48-foot mark, but you never know. You see what I'm saying? So let's get in here and lock it. So we just want to pull forward. That'll put our mark back there where it's supposed to be. All right. Let's slide that. And we'll go get it scaled out and see. All right. Sometime you come over here, for some reason, they will, man, they'll put them, what's the name, all the way under there, man. They'll load it all the way up in the nose. And you have to slide your tandems all the way up under. Yeah. But let's get to rolling. And then we'll do our loaded call out on outside the gate. So let's roll out. Now normally what I would do, and I don't need to put it on because I'm still on the lot. Normally what I would do, I would go out and check my pin, but I already know that my pin is secured. I heard it lock in. Sometimes you can hear your pin when it locks in and stuff, and that's a pretty good sign there. Okay. So let's do that. It's 2 o'clock. Yeah. Let's get on around here, get checked out, and we'll go from there, y'all. We will go from there. Everything's working, permits on my tags and stuff. My registration is in there. My tires are inflated. My indicator light on the side came on, but it's going off now. So we pull around here to security, give them this piece of paper, let them check everything, check it. then we'll go from there. Yes, sir. Man, y'all looking at the side of the mountain, right? Going on YouTube, we done made it here to the Chattanooga yard. Field Island shop down there where the truck's facing. All these drivers here done made it to the yard. That's the shop up there. I mean the LTL's up there. We made it. We here, so we're gonna sit back, relax. I gotta just go down the street there. It's about 5 minutes from here. So we'll go down there in the morning. I got from 8 to 12 to deliver it. But other than that, man, it is what it is. T-I-is. So your boy Scoop gonna call it a night here. Each and every one. Sit down when you're done for the night, call home, talk to mama and the kids and everything, and have a word of prayer with them and put it to bed. That's all we can do. Right now I talked to a partner of mine. He claims that the freight is slow, and he said the freight's slow. He owns his own truck, so he's own operator. So he books his own. He got his own number and everything, so he books his own loads. So he said wasn't nothing on the load board. So it's kind of rough. But anyway, like I said, we here, man. We're gonna call it quits to all my drivers out there. Please be careful on Interstate 75. They did find the guy's car with the AR-15 in it. They did find it, so just be careful if you're traveling on I-75 around London, Kentucky. Whatever you do, please be careful and everything. He said he was in the woods, shooting from the woods. So right now they're looking for him and everything. He was in the service. So, but I thank God they got that AR and the 2,000 rounds that he had. That still don't mean he don't have another gun with him, because he just purchased the AR yesterday and everything. So he didn't get a chance to use it. Thank God for that and everything. But like I said, other than that, y'all, let's keep the Interstate 75 drivers that's running at night in our prayers. They're still up there looking for them. They got the drones, the helicopters, and heat-seeking helicopters and everything. So let's keep that in our prayers, that they will find him and find out what's wrong with him. You know, find out what's wrong with him. Got to be something he's going through at home or something, the reason why he's doing that and everything, because he's taking a chance on ending his own life, losing his own life, as well as him shooting people, shooting at people and everything. I think he injured 5 so far. So once again, let's pray for that young man and everything. But like I said, other than that, y'all, I'm finna jump back here, fix me something to eat, and we're going to call it a night. So we're going to wrap this up right here in Chattanooga. Like I said, we got about, no, it's just 20 minutes down the road. 20 minutes down the road there on Cola Highway, going to Pepsi. So we'll take it, get up in the morning after our 10-hour break, get us some fuel and some dip and everything, and then we'll head on over there. But like I said, y'all be careful, be safe, keep the good Lord with you in everything you do and say, and continue to keep your boy Scoob in the prayers, and we'll do the same for each and every one of you all. We love you. We thank God for you. I'm finna put it to bed, man. I had a heck of a weekend, boy. Heck of a weekend. We'll talk some more about it later on tomorrow. But we'll get up in the morning, like I said, we'll go get some fuel, all right? Y'all be careful. This is your boy Scoob. We'll talk to you, man.